future me, and if you watch the first video, you'll notice this is the same background. It is the same future me that was in part 1, just saying that this is part 2. If this is the first part you're watching, I wanted to let you know there is a part 1, which includes TJMAXX and Marshalls items that you, I think, would want. If you enjoyed this, you'll really enjoy those. There are more things that have natural fabrics in those if you want to check that out. Part 2, what you'll see is predominantly from Walmart. There are shoes and there are cover-ups, and I hope that that is helpful again for your spring break trips, for your early summer vacation plans, or just sitting by your pool in your own backyard. I'm pointing to ours. You've all seen the above ground pool, the algae farm that is no longer an algae farm, or just your neighborhood pool, or wherever you want to wear these things. So, or on a cruise. That's what I talk about most in the videos. I'm dreaming desperately of going on a cruise. I have to have something to look forward to. We don't have that planned, but that's what I want. So anyway, all that to say, I hope that something is helpful. Love y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye. I want to mention a couple of the shoes that I'm wearing, starting with the TJMAXX and Marshalls one, and then go and show you the Walmart ones. These are the Espadrilles that I got. These are from Saludos, which is in the bottom of the shoe, and you can see it's even woven in here, but I loved these. These are $30. This is the kind of thing, again, that you can find. I mean, that is the real deal. That is real fabric woven together. These are made in Italy, which is what I love on the TJMAXX and Marshalls. Is you can find so many crafted things, Italian things that are usually the real deal, the real fabrics. So that's that pair. Okay, one other. I promise it's the last time future me is interrupting, but I had to share these shoes. These are Dolce Vita. This is TJMAXX and Marshalls. I thought these were adorable. They have the mesh, which is very on trend, but they have just the teeniest, tiniest little bit of heel. You can see it there. These are the bone color. I think it's considered off-white in the description, but it's not white. I actually thought I was ordering white. I'm still on the pursuit for cute white, pure white. They do have a really nice padding, and it's even curved around like with the arch. I love Dolce Vita sandals, shoes, period. I just think they're super high quality. Big fan. I thought these would go great with so many of the bathing suit covers, so I wanted to share it before this video goes out. And I will list all the descriptions and all the things. I don't even remember the price, but you can look down below. I'll give it a special number or something. Hope this is helpful. So the other pair that I've shown that are from TJMAXX and Marshall are from Franco Sarto. You can get his shoes at TJMAXX and Marshall. Oh, look, you can see it has reflection. You can find them at Nordstrom. You can find them at TJMAXX and Marshalls at great prices. I think you can find them just about anywhere. I just noticed that they are so much better priced at TJMAXX and Marshalls than anywhere that I found them. I like that gold hardware on the top. It's unusual. I haven't seen anything like that. I've had a few of the things with the gold horse bit. Love it, but I don't want all of my shoes to have that. So this I just thought had a somewhat timeless but trendy look to it, if that makes any sense at all. So next, I'm going to present the Walmart stuff. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? It's time for the Walmart stuff. But I do want to share one more thing from TJMAXX and Marshalls, simply because it ties into what I bought at Walmart. So last year I bought these sandals. Loved this. It's very soft, has a very thick footbed? Yeah, sure, footbed. And I love these. I loved them so much that I bought them in this color, which I thought was very neutral, sort of closer to my skin. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe the ivory is more closer to my skin tone. But bought them in this color, bought them in ivory, and bought them in black because they were $20. I really love that it had this little gold trim, and they are incredibly comfortable. I mean, I literally wore these. Okay, now that's all over my fingers. Literally wore these out last year. Going to be wearing them out. I don't mean like outside. I mean like warm out. That kind of phrase. Last year, and I'm going to do it again this year, and they are so easy to pack. You know, I don't know if you know this a packing tip is I pack my shoes a lot of times like this, but I also then shove in all my socks and things so that this doesn't get squished. Although with this pair, it doesn't matter, they just bounce right back. But I love that look. So this year I wanted to find, like I said, a true white pair. I don't have little heels that are true white, and I didn't have a pair of sandals that were true white, which you would think that would be a starting point, but I'm picky and I haven't found one. So I looked on Amazon, and I will list those for you, that looked very similar. Ordered 2 pair. I did not find them comfortable. The strap it just hurt when I would walk in it, and I'm like, oh, yep, no, I can tell, especially with shoes, pretty quickly if that's going to be a no-go, and these were a no-go. Price was great, but it was a no-go. But I was in Walmart that day, and when I saw everything else, and found these. And I was like, oh, very close, very close. It's not quite as flexible as you can see, which might not be a bad thing, and it may get better over time. But right now, I think I'm going to keep these because I've been looking for quite a while, and they were $18. So I'm like, okay. But it's a very similar design, as you can see. It doesn't have the gold around it, but, you know, and it does have padding in the foot part, but it's just not quite as soft, but we'll see. It's very firm. It is definitely there, but it's very firm. So we'll see. I'll get back to you, but for $18, I'm like, yes, I'm willing to try it, and it is that true white, so we'll go with that. I am sure this is probably, because I'm seeing it, let me say this, TJMAXX and Marshalls were quick to have that style. I'm sure they're a lookalike for some designer. If you know the designer that that's a lookalike for, let me know in the comments below, but I don't know. I haven't found that yet. I'm sure I could just Google photo it, but I didn't. I like these, and that's what you saw in there. As with everything, I'll put the links down below. The next pair of shoes that I got really excited about, I'll show you. The white pair of sandals, I meant to mention this, is by Time and True at Walmart. This pair, I was so excited when I saw these. Again, love the little gold bling. I feel like it's subtle, it's not over the top, but it adds a little something to what would regularly just be thong sandals. And I think these are lovely and go with so much of what would be in my travel wardrobe because of the chocolate brown. So I'm thinking I'm gonna keep these. I'm pretty sure, I'll look back at the price, but I'm pretty sure that it's under $18, or I think it's $15 for these sandals. But let me, again, whatever is on the screen is correct. I will leave links down below, but these again are by Time and True as well. Here's what they look like up close. Just love that. It's got that, I have a bracelet. It's that old watch kind of, chain linky looking, somebody may know a better name for that. But felt these were so pretty and would go with so many things. The jewelry and the color and the way that it's crafted, I think will elevate that look up just a little bit, so that when you are on your vacation, you can feel really good about what you're wearing, even on your feet. Now these are so cute. I think it was last year that there was a Zara purse that had this shell looking. I never ended up purchasing it, but I thought it was so cute. And this year, Walmart, and I'm sure other people, but Walmart has come out with shoes with the shells. Whoops, one of them flipped over. Bless. It just looks so beachy, so appropriate. And this is, they only came in whole sizes. So I'm a size 7.5 normally, but I got it in the 7 and it works great. I thought it was, for me, it was fine. And I don't have narrow feet. I don't have super wide feet, but I probably have, if I have to lean towards something, it would probably be towards being a little wider than regular. But these fit great. And this is by Time and True. I'll put, again, all the links down below with the prices. I was walking down the shoe aisle. I just kept going, oh, those are so cute. Those are so cute. I really want to share these with people. These, you'll see in the cutaways, are just so cute. And they have this little pearl on the raffia. Let me show you up close what it looks like. Isn't that cute? I know. And again, elevates it. I love that this is a texture as well as all of this. I love that mixture of textures. Again, same thing. These only came in whole sizes, and so I went with a size 7. Fits me fine. So I don't know whether to tell you if you're a half size to go down, but that worked for me. I'm always nervous to say that. You might just want to order both sizes and just see which fits better and take them, because you can take it straight back to Walmart. And I did not realize this until recently. Walmart has a 90-day return policy. Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you. I need the full 90 days to make decisions, people. I don't like to make a decision of whether or not I'm going to keep something right away. I have to look at it and marinate on it forever. So I really appreciate a 90-day return policy. Yeah, thank you very much. Now, I am just in a my mama kind of mode over the last several days as I've put out a video about her. And let me just say, these shoes, my mama would have loved. Oh, and not just sparkly here, but sparkly here too. They are very Liberace, but girl, I am here for it. I just love this. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time not keeping these. I don't know if I'm keeping them. I don't know that I need a silvery sparkly pair, but oh my goodness, that's so cute to me. This is by Madden NYC, which is Steve Madden's, trickle down effect of his higher end shoes. This is the Walmart version, and talk about a soft footbed. Okay, this, which is one of the reasons I was thinking about keeping it too, and it is versatile. As versatile as sparkles can be. If you are comfortable with sparkles, then it's going to be very versatile. But I just thought, what a fun shoe. That is just springtime, summertime fun to me. And again, looks incredibly comfy, even more so than the Time and True ones, in my humble opinion. Humble but honest opinion. These do come in half sizes because I'm a 7.5 and that's what these are. And I thought this would be so fun just to wear anywhere, but certainly if you have special occasions that you're going to celebrate. I know a lot of people like to go off for birthdays with other people, with family, with friends, and this would be a nice way to dress it up a little without having to wear heels if you're not in the mood for heels on that event. So hope you enjoyed that. All right, that is the conclusion of the shoes. I have just a couple of more cover-ups, and these come from Walmart. This brown skirt cover-up is so cute. But I do have to put a disclaimer. It's a size or two too small. Not on purpose, but it's all they had. And I just, when I saw the brown and that it has a little bit of shimmer, I'll show you the actual thing in a second. I was like, I want to try this. I want to try this, but they did not have my size. I would probably go, let's see, what is this? This is an extra, extra small. And I think I would prefer, obviously, at least an extra small, but probably the small. So I think I'm going to order this online and just try it out and see, because I have, again, so many chocolate covered every time I say chocolate covered clothing, there is no such thing. And there should not be such a thing. Okay, that's going in a whole other direction. Chocolate colored bathing suit. I have so many chocolate colored bathing suits and whites and creams that would go with this, and the blues. So I like this a lot when you just want to add like a white shirt that I have from maybe one of the gauze ones, but to keep the bottoms brown. I really like that, but it is not the right size. It isn't too tight, but I don't want it to be that snug when I'm looking for a cover up. So here it is, and I hope that you can see. Isn't that cool? I like a lot of sparkle. Not a lot of sparkle. I like enough sparkle. I like a little sparkle. Only my brain seems to know the recipe for the amount of sparkle that I actually like, but here it is. And it's got a lining. The lining, this is not a natural material. I think this is poly, and this might be a poly cotton blend. It feels like cotton, and certainly the sparkles are not a natural material. So that would be my only disclaimer, is that probably, but it's a skirt, it's not a skirt. So that's not going to be right up, sweat-wise, it's not going to be as bad, because nobody wants that. But I will keep you posted if I get the small and if I keep it and what I think of it. These little white bottoms, I saw them and thought they were just so cute. Love a sparkle. They were in the same section as the brown with the sparkle, as you can imagine. So I'm like, picking that up. And I like the femininity of it. I like the simplicity of it. I would have loved if it had a top to go with it. Neither of the brown nor the white, at least that I saw in store. And I think I looked online, but I will double check. And if there are tops for these, I will add those as well. But here it is in person. And this is the right size. This is a small. Again, for cover-ups, I would like for it to be a little more billowy, a little a little bigger. I don't need for it to be fitting, tight fitting for the purpose of this garment. And so this is by, I believe, No Boundaries. Is that right? Yes. Yes, No Boundaries. And look, I love this. I love this. And it has a little shimmer in the sunlight. So who doesn't love that? So cute. But it definitely is a great little cover up. Hey there, future me again. Popping in. Want to show you a Walmart find that came in after I had filmed the rest of them. So I just want to show you this up close. I think I'm fairly certain I've put it in the info so you can see it, but it matters to me for you to see it up close. This is 100% cotton. It is a full-length cover-up, and I just wanted to include it so that you can see it's time and true. Again, I was about to say the stats, not statistics. The information on how to order that for yourself is should be on the screen somewhere soon. So anyway, just wanted to give you an up close and personal. So soft, 100% cotton at Walmart. Okay, this, I like it. It did not fit with my bathing suit style as well as I had hoped, but I did want to share it with you. So this is a No Boundaries, again, Walmart. I found them in store. I will look and list below the links for the online versions. And while this looks like cotton, it is not cotton, but it is 100% recycled polyester. So if sustainability is what you're looking for, that really, I was impressed by that. Breathability remains to be seen. We'll see. It's still polyester. But here it is up close and so you can see, and it's very soft, which I'm shocked by. Again, I don't know heat sweat wise how this would perform. I don't know. But I thought it looked just so cute. And this is a size, this is an extra small. So I think if I was going to get it, oh, and the straps are adjustable, that I might look for it in the small if I were to get it. But I think I like pair that's coming up better. All right, as I've said before, I like a good set. I like when I don't have to think. And this I just thought was so cute. It is the same, No Boundaries. It is the same material. It is not a natural fiber. It is recycled polyester. So at least you're getting that portion of it as trying to be sustainable, that they're recycling polyester. But it's still polyester at the end of the day. I haven't worn this out in the heat yet, so I don't know how breathable, even with all the holes, that it would be. But I love the way this looks. I did size up in the top. Normally I'm an extra small. If this was just a regular top, it wouldn't bother me for it to be fitted. But I tried on the extra small and I was like, I don't want this as a cover-up. So I sized up to a size small, and that felt much better. Might even go to a medium if you want it to have even more flow to it. So just keep that in mind. And I believe No Boundaries is the line that people talk about that runs a little smaller. That would make sense to me. It's probably a junior's brand, I believe. But I want to show you the top up close. So it's just like the dress, but it's in the shirt and it's very soft. So I give it bonus points for being soft and not itchy or scratchy in any way. And it's soft on the inside too, not just on the outside. So that would give me hope. If it's soft, maybe it will be breathable. I don't know. So we'll see. Maybe I'll sit outside on a warm day and get back to you about that. And then the shorts, I did keep in the extra small because I didn't feel like I needed to size up in it. These fit fine. So go figure, I can only give you what I normally wear, an extra small or a small. Some things I just go back and forth. It depends. Like I said, I definitely knew in the shirt that I did not want the extra small, but the extra small bottoms, I felt very comfortable in. I felt like it had a lot of movement, a lot of breathability, again, by No Boundaries. And that is the cutest little set ever. Again, I will keep you posted as to what I keep and what I don't. I had full plans. I wanted to go through some bathing suits with you, but I feel like I've covered a lot of ground and now I'm tired. So I will keep bathing suits for another day. Mostly where I get my bathing suits, TJMAXX, Marshalls, and Amazon. So I will list the bathing suits that I show on this video because they're still available. That is one of the wonderful things about Amazon, right? Is even a year later, gosh, is it 2 years? Might be 2 years that I bought those. Yeah, coming up on 2 years ago that I bought these bathing suits. So you can see they're still there. I'm fairly certain that they're all still available. I did check before I started filming, but by the time I edit, I'll let you know for sure. But if you like any of those that you see, I will have those linked down below. I want to say I hope you enjoyed this, but that sounds weird when I'm parading around in my bathing suit and my cover-ups. I don't know. I don't know what greeting or what closing to give for that. What I always hope is that it's helpful. The whole reason that I'm putting myself out there in these fashion videos and clothing videos and all of the above is I hope, and I've gotten feedback again today at church. I got feedback that someone who had been searching for all natural fabrics and had been paying a premium price for them said, I was so glad that you did all that work for me that I could just order the pieces and test them out at home, and they're affordable. And I was like, this is what I'm saying. So that thrills me to death. So in that way, for sure, I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope it is helpful. I hope there's something that you found. And if you want to see anything, please let me know. You know, I know how many subscribers I have. I think we're at 85. That's a big deal to me. I know it. I'm sorry. But that's a big deal to me. I know in the world of social media that may not sound like a lot, but listen, you can't put yourself out there and nobody want to watch. And the views track along with the same amount of subscribers, and that feels amazing. So talk to me, let me know if there's something you want to see that whether it's fashion stuff or home stuff. I will say I have thoroughly enjoyed making these kinds of videos. I enjoy making the vlogs. I enjoy sharing tender stories from my family with you. They're just different. Like this feels different because there's nothing. If you don't want to see me cry, these are the videos to watch. I don't know, maybe I'll be crying after this one goes out. We'll see. But I am so appreciative of every single comment, every single person who has signed up, who have subscribed, who likes it. And thank you for sharing it. That's a huge thing, a huge compliment to know that people care enough, like it enough to share it with other people. I don't want to not say it ever because I've just been so grateful. And I realize that I am a small fish in a very large pond when it comes to these kind of things, but it doesn't matter. This has been life-giving for me, as I've said many times, and I'll keep saying, because it's true. This gives me not something to do. Lord knows I have plenty I could do, but this is a creative moment in my life when my body is struggling, that I can do something that feels helpful. And I love that. I love that. And I greatly appreciate all of you and don't take any of it for granted. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch it, whatever portion or all of it that you enjoy and that you find helpful. And I really do hope y'all have a wonderful week. I will see you as soon as I possibly can. Love y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye.